What's going on, everybody? It's Rick from Garden with Bar Chucking. I'm out here today. It's a beautiful day, 56 degrees, and I have a little project. As you can see, I dug out a hole. I'm going to be adding a 4x4 on all of the corners of both of the raised beds just to kind of help beef them up and hopefully limit any possible issues here in the future with the wood weakening and kind of wanting to give. Hopefully this will keep everything together nicely for me. This is a shout out to my buddy Mike, another fellow master gardener, that when he seen this video, he was like, yo, you didn't put any pieces of wood on the inside. So I'm making up for that now. It was my plan. I just haven't got around to it. And then today I'm doing it. All I'm doing is measuring the total length, which is 48¼ inches. And then I'm coming to the halfway point, which is going to be 24⅛, and make my mark. Then use my speed square, butt it right up against that line, draw the line. I'll rotate it towards you guys. I'll put the end right up against that line again. So now everything should be lining up and even. One note to this, I've already tried a couple. When I cut it in the parking lot to get it home, everything was fine because it was wider and there was more support. Now there tends to be like a pinch point here, so I'll be actually lifting up after I make the first two cuts to continue rotating the board around. You'll see here in a second. Not too bad. I don't do this all the time, so I'm pretty well lined up there. Especially, so what I'm doing is I'm actually pulling up kind of like this as I'm cutting right now. And you can see how there's that pinch point, which is actually trying to grab the blade. And all I'm doing is I just lift it up, tap it on the ground there, and it breaks off that last little nub that I couldn't get to with the blade. If you guys don't have some clamps or another person to kind of help, what I'm doing is I'm taking my shovel and I'm just helping to wedge this board into the middle by pulling back on it as I start to drill in until the screw goes ahead and bites into the wood and begins to pull it in there. As you can see, this side's basically touching. This side has a little bit more of a gap. So when I first do it, I have to really kind of pull this way towards me to get that first screw in. And then after that, it's pretty much smooth sailing. What I got is going through this 2x4 and then into the 4x4. I'm using a 4-inch screw. Okay, and then on this side here, I don't have to go through this piece of wood. I can go right into the side. So instead of being here, it's down here. So on this side here, I'm just using a 3-inch framing screw. I've been going ahead and putting 4 on each side, and with having to drill through this wood, I am pre-drilling it first. And I'm just keeping steady pressure on this right now until this bites in. And then I've been putting one at the bottom too to help grab the bottom of the wood. Now that this side's at least held, I come over onto the other side and I do all 4 screws. Some trial and error It's so much easier going through the valley instead of the peak. Save yourself a little bit of time and trouble. Always go for those valleys. So same kind of thing. I'm going to go up top first. Once I get it started, I pull back on the shovel to make sure it gets in there. So then I'll go here, here, and then probably another spot closer to the top. Going low. And then to finish this out, same thing. I still want to look for these low spots. So I'm going to drill my holes here and here, but on this wood. Yeah, so check this out. When I dug out these corners, I ended up hitting some wood that was down below. And it's very brittle. And there's another couple pieces like here that this is soft. This is almost like a cork now. So this is the whole point to doing that hugelkultur bed. So this wood goes ahead, stays down in the ground, acts like a sponge, and just retains all that moisture for those plant roots to go down and get. Well, thanks for coming along and checking out this video. If you guys have any questions, don't forget to drop it down in the comments. Everybody have a great day.